In this video, we're going to show you the new media style that we've added to the section carousel and to the full width section carousel. And I'm just going to go through and show you how to use the section carousel itself because they both function exactly the same. So in here, you can see on this page, I've added one of each, but to show you how it defaults into WordPress window, I'm going to go ahead and insert a new module and select section carousel, and here you can see that there are no slides attached to it, and this actually defaults to content fit, which we're going to go ahead and change to the new style, which is called media. Once we do that, then we have the option to change or set the number of images that we want defaulted. Since this is a 2/3 of a page section, 4 is actually a pretty good number and they display nicely, so I'm going to leave it at that. You can then choose whether you want a panel or not, and we like to use a panel quite a bit, and so we're going to go ahead and leave that on. And then because we have the panel, then we can set a heading, so we'll call it California Travel Info, and we're going to set the style to standout, and we're going to add a read more button, and we'll say see more options, and then you would put in a link, and we'll just go ahead and put http://ca.gov in there. And then in here, a lot of times I like to go ahead and be a little more descriptive than just the module name. And so since this is a media one, I'm going to tag it as the type of media section carousel. And then I would go ahead, well, also you can go in and set in the design, you can set a background color if you want. Sometimes you may want to use this, so we can do then. There's advanced features. Most of those we leave blank. Unless you're trying to jump directly to this from certain portions of the page, you would put a tag here, and that's actually referenced in the Anchor video that we have published. So, but as is, I'm just going to go ahead and go back to content and save this. And with this basically being empty, I'm going to just go ahead and delete it so it doesn't mess up our view when we go to display the preview. So I'm going to open up the one that we created. You can see here that there's several slides already added. I'm going to go ahead and add another one, and this one we'll call Yosemite, and we'll upload the image. And then we scroll down, and in here you can add a link for these images. So if your images are all supposed to really be links to other pages, this is how you would go ahead and do this. And we're going to have this jump to ca.gov. And in here it shows a description, but the description isn't really used in the media style. So I'm going to go ahead and then just go to advanced, and there's really nothing we will do in there either. So I'll go ahead and save it. And you can see now it's added to the list. And we go down and check out the settings for the rest of the module. We have it already set to the media style. Have it set to the 4 as we discussed earlier because it's a 2/3 page. We have the panel, set it to California Travel Info, standout. We got the read more button, and we've also modified the admin label. And then in the design, I don't want to use a different color, so we're going to leave it as is. And at that point, then we can go ahead and save it. And that's pretty much what there is to creating a section carousel. Obviously, you have to have your images and everything saved in there so they can easily be added. So let's go ahead now and preview a change here. And here you can see the media carousels. And in the full width one, because there's more space, we set the default for that to display 6. And there's actually 7 images in this list. And so basically you can scroll back and forth through there. And then in here, we have it set to 4, and it's got the same list of 7, so we can scroll through that. But in this one, when we created it, I actually added the link of Yosemite here, and so you can see this, and this is how your links would then be represented. So that's it on media section carousels, and hope this helps.